how ego prevents us from accepting our own individuality and our own uniqueness. How ego prevents us from thinking that we are special and unique in our own ways. So, I don't know from where did I pick up this voice. I don't know who around me told me that, but somebody had put me in effect on that, and I internalized that voice somewhere in my head. So yeah, since childhood I've been very opinionated. Okay, I'm very much a feeler. I feel things, I know things, and it's like I can have opinion and I can say something on anything and everything. Okay, and just like any other person. Okay. S- yeah, I think through, I think very deeply. I have always had a spiritual perspective. I look beyond the surface. So you know whenever I felt different, whenever I felt that there's something wrong with the system, there's something wrong with this thing, whenever I felt opinionated, there's some voice in my head, and I don't know where it came from, but I had internalized that voice. Okay, I had completely internalized that voice in my head. And you know so whenever I felt very opinionated, that voice told me that, you know are you why are you so egoistic, that you are thinking differently. Okay, this system has been there for like years, and even before you, the systems have been working even before you. you know I think it's too much of your ego. You think very highly of you. You think that you're very special and unique, and hence, you have very much opinions and judgments. So somewhere, some voice in, I don't know who told me that, but it just got stuck in my head. I don't even remember the person. I don't remember. There might be that many people might have said that, and there could also be a chance that nobody has said me that, but I just picked up on the vibes, and the subconsciously I picked up on those things, that has always been there in our कलेक्टिव. कैसे बोला जाता है कि ये सिस्टम हमेशा से चलता आ रहा है, तुम इसके अंदर आके आज बता रहे हो, ये तो प्रैक्टिकली नहीं है। तुम हवा में बातें कर रहे हो, प्रैक्टिकलिटी देखो, प्रैक्टिकलिटी में ये सिस्टम चलते आ रहा है। सो ईगो हमेशा फेमिलियर में रहना चाहती है। इट्स ओनली सोल एंड स्पिरिट हु थिंक्स टू चेंज इट, who thinks to do something about it. But since people are so much in their own ego, तो उनको भी लगता है कि आप भी ego में हो, they project their ego onto you, you know. So yeah, this voice was always stuck in my head. And yeah, I went I have been on my spiritual journey for like since some years. Like, I've always been on a spiritual journey. You have always been on a spiritual. Everybody's on a spiritual journey for sure. Even if you're like, even a criminal is on a spiritual journey. Everybody's on a spiritual journey, all right. But yeah, but it's just that since a few years, like 7-8 years, my spiritual journey has been really moving, you know and last year I had a big spiritual awakening. I went through an ego death, and when I went through an ego death, that voice also just evaporated from my head. The voice who kept telling me that तू अपने आप को ज़्यादा स्पेशल क्यों समझती है, why do you think so highly of yourself, why do you think so special of yourself. And when I went through an ego death, this my spirit told me, you are so fucking special. And I saw the proof of how special I am. The universe showed it to me, how special I am. And my spirit told me, you are special, and people around you are also special. It's just that they have forgotten it. And since everybody has forgotten it, doesn't mean that you have to forget it too. Be the voice that you want to be. Say your things. Be opinionated. Be what you want to be. All right. So yeah, I really wanted to share this.